Hello everyone, I've got this ML350, it's a 2010, and I've probably got a issue that most of you who have an ML350 Mercedes have also have. The back seat belts get stuck, and sometimes your seat belt gets stuck all the way out and you can't retract it. What I've done is I was able to take out the back panel and I was able to spray the retractor with some WD-40 or some silicone spray with the seatbelt all the way retracted. This allows the mechanism to start working again, and actually it works pretty good. So I'm going to show you guys real quick on how to do it, and it wasn't that tough. It probably took me half hour, 45 minutes once I got to know what I was doing. First thing I did was I popped open the hatch there so that you can see inside the well of your car, and you also see your fuses in the back. Second thing you want to do is you want to get a Torx screwdriver set, and you're going to take out 3 bolts. One of them is going to be back here on the back, and I'm here at the back of the car. Actually, you can see the back of the car there. I'm going to come around there and you can see there's a 1 there, and I'm going to go here, and there's 1 here, and there's also 1 there. You want to take out those 3 Torx screws or bolts, and then you're going to be ready to attack the next project, which is going to be to take loose the liner or the trim piece of the car. You're going to notice that mine is black. There's 2 pieces of trim. There's a top piece up here, and there's a lower piece down here. You're going to want to start here at the back of the car or the vehicle, and you're going to take I went and bought from Advanced Auto Parts. I went and bought a kit of trim removal pieces. I got the plastic ones and they worked fine, but what I did was I started from the back and I stuck it in here between the 2, and you can pop out. You can pop out, and you're going to end up going all the way from the back towards the rear of the seat, the rear seat, and I have the rear seat folded down so I can easily access the panels. But anyways, you want to start loosening it up, and it's going to come loose, and it doesn't come all the way loose, but it comes loose enough that you can pry loose what you want to get to, and I'll show you that in the next step. Before you guys start prying on many things, I want you to take out this, which says airbag up here, and behind that I popped it loose with a small screwdriver. See if I can get it focused, and once you pop that out, you're going to notice that there's a small Torx screw right inside that hole. Remove that, and then you'll be able to pop some stuff out more. Another thing that you must do is take loose the weather stripping. Here's the weather stripping that goes around the back door. It pulls right out very easily, and once you pull it out, you're going to see 2 clips. One clip is going to be a little metal clip there, and another one is going to be down a little bit further, which is going to be right there. See if I can get it in focus. What you're going to do is take a little screwdriver, pop those metal clips out, and what that does is allow the carpet now to come loose, or not the carpet, the trim piece to come loose from the door. See, I'm just coming loose a little bit. It's not coming loose all the way, but it comes loose enough that you can get to what you're going to need to get to. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to take loose the white piece, which is on top, and it pops out. I stuck my trim piece back behind there and popped it out. I reached my arm in there, and be very careful, and you're going to pop it out, and it's going to pop out like this. So once it pops out like that, you can get back there and you can kind of see the pieces that are holding it in. One would be that piece right there, and another one up top, that piece right there. Once you get that completed, you'll be able to get down there and see your actual seat belt retractor, which is back behind. And let me see if I can turn on some lights for you a little bit better and you can see it. Hang on. Again, I didn't have the lights on. Hopefully you guys could see that, but again, here's the trim, the little piece, the metal piece, and the metal piece right there, and then this was your piece inside there where the Torx screwdriver is. So I'm kind of going back a step or 2, but anyways, what you're going to do is you're going to pop out. So there's one pop out, and there's another one, and then you're going to see your seatbelt retractor, which is located down inside there. If you can see that. Now, what's going to happen is your seat belt most likely is all the way stuck open. and when it's stuck all the way open, what happens is it's going to look like, well, it's going to be all the way open. I'm pulling it while holding this camera so it's tough, but anyways, it's going to be stuck in the open position, and you think, oh man, I'm in trouble, and there it is right there. It's going to be stuck all the way open. What I did was had someone else hold the seatbelt pulled all the way open to make sure it did not come in there, and I was able to reach in there, and I was able to use my fingers very carefully and move the retractor. See, I'm moving it back in now, but I was able to reach in there and move it very easily, and it all of a sudden it loosened up and started working again. Once I did that, I was able to take a can of WD-40 with a long extension, one of those little red extensions on the end, on the nozzle end, and I sprayed it with it all the way open. I sprayed it all the way down inside there, and started working it back and forth, and now it works, you know, like it should again. No issues at all. So now I'm just going to start putting everything back together the way I took it apart, and you should be ready to go. So hopefully this helps. I know I had an issue with mine. Mine was, of course, out of warranty by about a month, and the seatbelt no longer worked, and Mercedes wasn't able to help me, which doesn't surprise me. But so they did want close to $600 to $800 to fix it, and I ended up buying a Torx set, and I also bought the trim tool set, and was able to remove it, and looks like it cost me about 35 bucks, including the little bit of WD-40. And there's the Torx set I bought here. So this will be able to show you what I bought. This had we had to use two different size Torx bits, and that was able to help me there. And the trim tool kit, it came with about 5 or 6 pieces of plastic trim removal, and that worked. Just don't force anything. Take your time, and you'll be able to get it. And again, I did not have to take out all the pieces. I just left them in place. So now I'm going to do is just pop them back in. Hopefully I'm going to be ready to rock and roll. See you.